nothing. Unless something happened to Joe today. Anything happened to Joe today?
Offense, control the line of scrimmage. Be dominant. Communicate up front. Dominate with our size and athleticism. Ain't no time now to worry about what the outcome is. Don't look at the scoreboard. One play at a time. From the first play to the last play.
Need a horn and a drum roll.
Never talk to them boys that sit on them benches. I never talk to them boys that sit on them benches. I was in the game on 4th and inches.
Now it's time to go to work. Season's over. A different time. I told you they remember November. But December's our time. December's we do what we do. That's Florida State time. We're back where we belong.
Let's get it on. Need a horn. Break it down.
I never talk to them boys that sit on them benches. I never talk to them boys that sit on them benches. I was in the game on 4th and inches.
Just change.
I'm going to either win 388 games or I'm going to win 389. Neither one of them throw me over the hump or nothing. Unless something happened to Joe today. Anything happened to Joe today?
Offense, control the line of scrimmage. Be dominant. Communicate up front. Dominate with our size and athleticism. Ain't no time now to worry about what the outcome is. Don't look at the scoreboard. One play at a time. From the first play to the last play.
Need a horn and a drum roll.
Never talk to them boys that sat on them benches. I never talk to them boys that sat on them benches. I was in the game on 4th and inches.
Now it's time to go to work. Season's over. A different time. I told you they remember November. Well, December's our time. December's we do what we do. That's Florida State time. We're back where we belong.
Let's get it on. Need a horn. Break it down.
I never talk to them boys that sat on them benches. I never talk to them boys that sat on them benches. I was in the game on 4th and inches.
Just change.
That's 2 games in a row where my heart stopped. Oh my God. And we starting off the stream with a big $20 dono. Shout out to Groit19. He said, can we give Jarvis Brownlee a helmet sticker? Hell no. I told them Louisville boys about that number 12. I told you about number 12. He a good player. Shout out to Groit with the $20 dono. And I want to start it off with a bang. So let's start it off with a bang. Let's started off with a bang. How's my audio messed up? Do I sound? Audio's off. Okay. I'm trying to fix it. Hold on. Give me a minute. Say my audio off. I gotta double check. Yeah, it is off. I think. Hold on, guys. Okay, audio should be better now. Give me that thumbs up. Audio should be better now. Better. All right, bet. Tyler says better. Hold on, we got another $20 in the building. I missed it. I'm scrolling back up, Kendrick Ross. I see you. He didn't put a comment, but I see you with the $20. Oh my God, what a game. What a game.
Clickety clank, clickety clank. The money goes into my piggy bank.
Listen, man, we can skip the intros because y'all know where you at. You know who talking to you, and you know what we come here to do. Listen, man, we going to get right into it. Hey, I ain't even going to do a roll call because we got 205 people in here. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Louisville fans, I'm sorry for you, but I told you what it really was about that number 12. I'm not even going to say his name because he don't deserve it. Mr. NIL himself. Who would have thought in a game where you lose your best offensive lineman, your quarterback, your best defensive end, your best D tackle doesn't play, your best corner seems to be dealing with some kind of injury or he's in the doghouse. I don't know what's going on with Duke. Who would have thought in a game like that where you lose everybody that's worth a damn, and I don't mean that in a negative way because them boys that stood up there that played that whole game, they are worth everything. But who would have thought when you lose them boys that you pulled a comeback with Tate Rodemaker as your quarterback? Man, come on. I didn't see it coming. And Chris Robinson says, forget $20. I'm going to double up you with the, well, that's 50. Excuse me. I apologize, Chris, with the 50. Says Orlando on the check-in. Go mother freaking knows. We're going to be turned up on this live stream tonight. I promise you that.
Yeah, more money. Yeah, more money. Yeah.
Let me tell you something, y'all. Rat meat is out. He's no longer in the rat meat category. He grew the hell up. Shout out to Mike for calling. You know what? Mike called a great game for him in that second half. But I got to tell you, after Rodemaker started feeling himself, folks, you could see it in it. The confidence finally got there. I don't know what happened, but it clicked. It helps when you got number 12 out there because, you know, that's free chicken all day. That's free money. Take it to the bank. Write the check, cash it in. You getting it in your bank account in less than 30 minutes. Because when number 12 out there, you already know what the business is. But Rodemaker stood up. I don't know what happened in that locker room. He looked himself in the damn mirror and he said, you know what? I'm at Florida State. I'm at Florida State on scholarship. I got to be better than this. Man, shout out to Rodemaker. Shout out to Tate for studding up. And I'm going to tell you something else. Shout out to that boy. I said it before the season. Y'all was all infatuated. Shout out to Benson because Benson had a great run there at the Benson had a great run down the stretch. So shout out to Benson. But I told y'all before the season who the best running back on this roster was. That boy, Trayshawn Ward, is the real effing deal.com. This game has a lot to dissect, and we running high on emotions, bro. Albert C, man, y'all are killing the super chats tonight. Shout out to y'all in the super chats. Albert C says, congratulations, Polk. Keep keeping on. Hey, man, I appreciate you, Albert, for the $22, bro. I appreciate that. And so does Jameis Winston. And then, of course, Kusami Hayes. Maybe War Chat wasn't lying to us after all. We are not going to go that far. We will not do that. But shout out to Tate. Shout out to damn Tate Rhoda Maker. Wrong way.
Clickety clank, clickety clank. The money goes into my piggy bank.
Officially out of the spoiled rat meat category. But I'm going to tell you who is in the damn spoiled rat meat. Fitzgerald we have to figure out something. We have to figure out something with the kicking game. Fitzgerald is done. His confidence is shot. He is seeing demons. I don't know what's going on with Fitzgerald, but we got to figure something out with that kicking game. He's got to go. He's got to go. They got to do something with. We move Tate Roadmaker up here, and we throw Fitzgerald right into that bottom of the spoiled rat meat. It's decaying. It's nasty. It stinks. That is all number 88 Fitzgerald. He's down there all by his lonesome. All by his damn lonesome. Let me take a drink real quick. Listen, man. Hell of a game by this team. 35-31. I think I called a 34-31 game, so shout out to me. I was off by a point. But this game, again, we went a little bit how I expected, but there's no way I expected to lose Jordan Travis, Jared Verse, Fabian Lovett, Robert Scott in all of one game. There's no way I expected to lose your best O-lineman, your best DN, the best quarterback in the state of Florida, and I still stand on that. There's no way I thought you'd lose all of that and then end up winning this game. But I did call a 34-31 game, so hey, 35-31 ain't mad at it at all. I'm gonna enjoy this win. This win might be more impressive than the LSU win because of what this team had to go through to get this W. This win might be more impressive. This win put you, I don't know where it put you, but this win shows that this team has heart, it has fight. This team could have easily folded when Jordan Travis went down. They know what Tate Rodemaker has shown. Now he showed up in that second half, but they know what Tate Rodemaker has shown. This team didn't bow down. This team didn't take a knee. They came out there to play. And again, y'all are killing super chats. Shout out to y'all in the 862 Tribe, Seminole Nation, and Florida State family. Nicholas John says, defense when it mattered. When Louisville came out throwing, I was confident. Hey, shout out to you. Absolutely. When Cunningham has to actually make decisions throwing the football, I think we all felt pretty good.
Yeah, more money. Yeah, more money. Yeah.
Back at it again. He says, it took Tate 3 seasons to get all the jitters out. Hey, better late than never.
Clickety clank, clickety clank. The money goes into my piggy bank.
This team should not be ranked going in the next week. Boston College, I don't want to count count the chickens before the eggs hatch. But Boston College is not a good football team. I don't know if Jordan Travis, I think, was in crutches and a boot. So I don't know what's going on with Jordan Travis, unfortunately. But we might not need him for a Boston College. We might not need him. And then all of a sudden that Wake Forest game is looking like big-time college football. That Wake Forest game is looking. Sandra Gordon, member of the 863 Tribe. No comment. Just says here's a good $5 for some gas or another pack of blacks. Because I might need those before the end of the night. Which one haven't I played yet? Let's play a little bit of some Dalvin.
What's in my pocket, dog? Big face Honda. Just left them all. Bought everything that I wanted.
Listen, man. There's shout out to just everybody involved. Okay, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't want to do it, but I got to tell you the truth. Fuller, man, Fuller is. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm trying. I've been trying with Adam. I said, he gets a little bit more talent in him, in that defense, and maybe he turns it around. You had a week to prepare for Louisville, and you did what I thought you was gonna damn it do. You did what I thought you were gonna damn it do. Maybe Shaheem Brown should see the field more. I don't know, man. But Fuller, we got to figure something out with that. We got to figure something out with Adam, man. We have to. But that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna spend time on that because we won an important ball game, and we won it in a fashion that I couldn't see coming. I couldn't see. Tara says, hit me with the Dalvin. Yes, ma'am. As you command, I shall do.
What's in my pocket, dog? Big face Honda. Just left them all. Bought everything that I wanted.
At it says, good run game next week. We should win. We should win next week, even with Tate Rodemaker starting the full game. We should absolutely win.
Clickety clank, clickety clank. The money goes into my piggy bank.
Boxing Monster says, I will not be outdone. $20 says, this win should help recruiting. And play that Greg Jones. Fuller is a defensive guru. You went too far in the end, but you say play Greg Jones and you shall receive. Listen, guys. Brown does play the safety position well. Brown absolutely does. The crazy thing is, so do the two guys in front of him. So who you can't take Den out. I don't think you can't take Jamie out. Bro, I just keep going. I can't get it out of my head. I can't get out of my head how you lose the players you lost in this game. I mean, some people aren't sure Jared Verse is going to be back. Some people we don't know if Travis is coming back. Like, we just riddled with injuries. And yet we find a way to pull out a game like that. This team a year, 2 years ago, they don't win this game. So you see the growth. You see what they are molding into and becoming. And all of a sudden, you start getting more depth. Shout out to Darius Washington for coming in for Robert Scott and playing admirably. But you start getting more depth. You start getting more elite talent. Hakeem, where you at, boy? You see us. Did you not watch Johnny Wilson tonight, Hakeem? Did you not watch Johnny Wilson? By the way, we got a number one receiver, folks. All I heard all offseason was Johnny Wilson couldn't catch a football. All I heard all offseason was Johnny Wilson can't catch a cold. Well, damn it, he caught everything tonight. Maybe they got a little bit to do with the Mr. NIL. But regardless, the man caught any and everything tonight. Man, I don't even think we saw Ontario Wilson do too much coming over that LSU game. And I think you're going to see a lot of that going forward. I think you're going to see receivers rotate like that. Against Boston College, maybe Malik McClain comes out and has a big game. We've seen Portier have a big one. We've seen Ontario, Johnny Wilson. Now it's time for Malik. Malik's got to catch better. Malik had a good touchdown grab, but he's got to do better. Malik's got to do better. Holy cow. Defensively, shout out to that boy, number 4. Shout out to number 4. I think Bethune was playing hurt because, Bethune got hurt early, but he came back in and sucked that up. But number 4 would not be denied tonight. Looked like the best backer on the field. Looked like the best player on defense, in my humble opinion. Shout out to Kalen freaking DeLoach. shout out to you. Because you stood up this entire game. And it, to me, looked like the best defensive player on the field. We need Lovett back. Our defensive line without Verse and Lovett did not look like the same unit that it looked like against LSU. That D-line did not look like the same unit. We need Lovett. We need Verse back. I don't know if we get Verse back. I think we get Lovett back. We need them back. We need them back. I got to take a breath, man. I've been on go. This whole 27 minutes, I've just been going. I don't even know what else to say. I don't even know what else to tell you. Shout out to Ronaldo Green. Tyler just mentioned him. I can't forget him. He's been the best corner this year. Absolutely. Shout out to Ronaldo Green. Shout out to Ronaldo Green. Again, don't want to be negative. We got to find a way to keep 7 off the field, folks. Timmy, I know that's your boy. I don't know how much more tape you need to watch this. I don't know how much more we need to see of him. But we got to get 7 off the field, big dog. I'm sorry. I know you want him to be great. But we got to get 7 off the field. Ray 50 says, Pokes, where's Rick? This is where I think defensively, again, I'm not going to harp on it. But we got to make that. We have to make that transition. When Lovett goes down, it should have been Briggs on the inside. We should have put Briggs on the inside. Shout out. Hey, I got one more for you guys. I got 2 more. I got to shout out Kevin Knowles for sealing the game. Got to shout out Kevin Knowles. Great interception. But more importantly, man, this guy goes unsung. We don't talk about him a lot. But on special teams, Brendan Gant was playing his ass off. Tackle machine was Brendan Gant. Shout out to Polk County's finest, Brendan Gant. Got to shout out Polk County. Got to. Because if you go watch them special team, the punt coverage, the kickoff coverage, Brendan Gant was out there making plays. He was out there making plays. I got to see more from Patrick Payton. When I say I got to see more, get him in a rotation. I'm not saying he wasn't playing well, because he was. He still needs work. Got to work on that eye discipline and all that. McClendon didn't play well, even though he didn't register a sack. If you didn't notice, 35 was out there. Leonard Warner was out there, unfortunately. I got to see more of Patrick Payton, though. I want to see more of Patrick Payton, maybe more Byron Turner and guys like that. I don't want to be too mean to Leonard Warner, but I don't, whatever, right? Whatever. But shout out, man. Like, this win is, you could say, well, it's just Louisville and they lost to Syracuse, but it's not just getting the win. It's the manner in which you were able to win, right? It's not just getting the win. I will agree with just about anybody, because they like to do this. They like to downplay our wins. LSU wasn't that good. And I know people are going to say, well, Louisville wasn't nothing to sneeze at. And maybe you're right. I don't think Louisville's great. I said that much coming in. I don't think Louisville's great. But again, what we had to go through, you show me another team. Show me one. Maybe a Bama could do it. And I don't even know if you think Bama could lose Bryce Young, Will Anderson, and I don't know who their best offensive linemen. But I'm saying, show me another team who could lose your best O lineman, your best D lineman, and your quarterback, and still go on to win the football game. Show me that team in the country, because I'm not sure you can. Whoops, hit my mic. So it ain't just about the win, it's how you won the game. And you won the game in a manner that you should have folded. You saw what I put at halftime. I usually call my halftime videos my halftime reaction. I said the season was done, and I wholeheartedly felt that way. Can you blame me for feeling that way when you see Tate Rodemaker throw a pick to end the half? Can you blame anybody for thinking, man, this season's done if Jordan Travis is done? But the team said, hell no. The team said, we're not done. Rodemaker got a little bit of game in him. We'll see if he continues. But Rodemaker had a little bit of game in him. Johnny Wilson, again, number 1 receiver. But guess what? Doesn't hurt when you have number 12 out there, because I already told y'all about that. And I will keep telling y'all about a young man that just was misinformed. Don't know what made him think he was worth any type of NIL money, especially any kind of big money. You spent all off season talking crap. Oh, I'm worth this. Where's my money? I'm worth this. Then you leave the team, go to Louisville, and you're still throwing shots. Oh, you circled this game. You circled this game and you gave up, 150 yards to Jordan Wilson? Well, shout out to you. Shout out to Brownlee. You might as well still have played for Florida State. And I just said I wasn't going to say your name, but shout out to number 12. Shout out to number 12. Let's look at the stats as I calm down here a little bit. I'm excited to see good football, guys. It's been a while since we've watched good football. It's been a while since we've watched a competent football team. It's been a while since we watched a team that don't give up, that plays smart. We didn't have a lot of penalties. If you want to also talk about playing smart, we didn't kill ourselves. We did not kill ourselves in this game. This team has continued to show that they don't have stupid penalties. Jordan Travis goes 13 for 17, 157. I mean, he was on one early in this game before he gets hurt. Had 2 TDs. Of course, he had the 1 INT. That is not his fault. That was on Cam. Tate Rodemaker comes back in. Tate Rodemaker goes 6 for 10, 109, and 2 touchdowns in that ugly interception. But hey, ultimately, interception doesn't hurt. Trayshawn Ward with over 12 yards a carry, 10 for 126. Benson goes 10 for 70. Toafili did not have the greatest of games, but he did have a touchdown. Johnny Wilson goes 7 for 149 and 2 TDs. I thought you circled the game, number 12. I thought this was your game, number 12. You wanted to show that you was worth a check, number 12. Hold on. You shut your mouth. Thought you supposed to be worth something, number 12. Louisville fans, y'all listen to me when I speak. I told you about that boy. I watched him for 3 years. Watched him for 3 damn years. 904 Davis with the $2 says great team win. Stomach was doing flips at halftime. Hell yeah, it was, man.
Clickety clank, clickety clank. The money goes into my piggy bank.
He said, yeah, but Norville, So I don't have let me take that back. I have a problem with the Wyatt Rector sneak because we were 4 or 5 yards from the end zone. Like, the Wyatt Rector thing is cool if we're closer. Now, the only thing I can come up with, because I like to give 2 sides of the coin. So I like to try to think of myself if I'm a play caller in that moment, and I do have Tate Rodemaker. Am I worried about a miss fumble? Wyatt Rector is used to snapping the ball, obviously, or being a quarterback. It felt like it was more than a yard away. Like, it wasn't. You could look at the play and be like, that's not a place where you would run a QB sneak. You were about maybe a yard and a half. You were a long ass yard away, right? So I wasn't a fan of that call. And then they kind of followed it up with the with the sweep. That call doesn't quite bother me as much as the first call. I do wonder why. If you watch the first 2 games of the season, they like Deuce Spann on those sweep plays, and they didn't call one for him, which I find if you're gonna run the sweep, let Deuce get that. Let Deuce Spann do that. That he's kind of shown that he can break those. I thought they made a mistake there with not letting Deuce Spann get more of those sweep plays. Gino Bruce with the $5. Shout out to you, says injuries. Oh my God. Those white helmets came with a price. Great game though. Man, the injuries were, I don't know if I've ever watched a game where you just saw, and just not just normal injuries, like injuries to your top tier guys, your number 1 guys on the depth chart were getting hurt.
Get more money, get more money.
Alex with the 199 says Tate to Wilson combo. Man, it started looking good in that second half, didn't it? Started looking good in that second. I don't think I saw Spann in there too many snaps, if at all. So that, like my thing was like, I would like to see Spann a little bit more on those sweep plays. But again, I'm not mad at the play at the goal line with the sweep play. I'm not too mad at that. I know people will die. They'll, you still got that portion of this fan base that will criticize anything that doesn't work. Like if there's a play call in America where everything they call works, I don't have a problem with Micah Pittman getting that, because he is like a little running back. I don't mind the misdirection down there and giving him that. I do have a problem with the Wyatt Rector QB sneak because I just feel like it was too far out. And you could say it was on the 1, but that was a long ass 1. So there's that. But I would like to see Deuce Spann get more of those sweet plays or whatever earlier in the game. I'm still breathing, y'all. I'm still breathing. What am I forgetting? Am I forgetting anything? Yeah, See that they gave it the 21 on 1, and I get it. You got other players, you want to get them involved, but bro, go what works. Put Deuce Spann in that role, not number 21. Not number 21. Bill says Brownlee got cooked. Like I told you. One day, y'all will listen to old POLK when he tells you something. I've been doing this for 3 years now. Since about the end of, from the middle to the end of Willie Taggart's regime. I've been doing this. And, I'm not right about everything, obviously. Sometimes y'all gotta start listening to me. I told them boys about that boy number 12. But shout out to you with the $5, man.
Clickety clank, clickety clank. The money goes into my piggy bank.
And you know what, Ryan? It might be to a point where I think Mike has to literally. I think Mike Norvell's really got to sit down and make decision. That it's not even worth letting Fitzgerald. It's not at this point. I don't think it's worth letting Fitzgerald kick the field goals no more. It's that bad. It's that bad. It's that bad. It is that bad. But we're 3-0. We get to watch Saturday with no worries. We get to watch the rivals play their games. Now, Florida plays USF, I think. So that's a dub for them because USF is god-awful. And Miami plays that Texas A&M game. So all you Miami fans in here who I know you were praying on our downfall. Oh, I know y'all were ready to come in here and talk trash because I saw you guys were in the halftime chat. Oh, y'all were in the halftime chat ready to rock and roll. You might want to focus on tomorrow. Game's not a gimme. That's all I'll say. Game's not a gimme. We should throw some NIL money at soccer players. We should do something. We should do something for kicker. We got to figure something out on that kicker. Yeah, 3-0 for the first time since 2015. Like that's crazy when you even say it. It's crazy when you even say it. Okay, John. Blowout. All right. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, Miami is still undefeated, but we'll see. Boom Room Goons. Y'all want to do the helmet sticker already? If you want to do the helmet sticker already, let me know. We can do it already. I think, me, I'm a fair person. So as far as I'm concerned, the helmet sticker, the candidates for the helmet sticker, I feel like are 3 people. It's really kind of 4. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do this. We'll do a vote. Matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a vote. Y'all are gonna pick the helmet sticker tonight, because I'm not doing this thing where we do 15,000 helmet stickers. But I'm gonna let you guys pick the helmet sticker. I'm gonna put a poll up in the chat of who gets the helmet sticker, and here are your candidates. Your candidates will be Tate Rodemaker, Trayshawn Ward, Johnny Wilson. I got to put a defensive player, so I got to put Kalen DeLoach up there. I'm spelling Kalen's name wrong, but oh well. Okay, those are the 4. You guys will pick the helmet sticker tonight, because I feel like you can give it to any one of these guys, and I'll be damned if I do another 4 helmet stickers. That's not happening. So y'all pick the helmet sticker. I'll let the poll go for a little bit, and we'll come back and check it, and then we'll do the helmet sticker. Oh, shoot. Got another dono. Kendrick Ross. I just want to see Dalvin. I'm still hyped. Again, if you ask, you shall receive.
What's in my pocket, dog? Big face Honda. Just left them all. Bought everything that I wanted.
I'm going to keep the poll up. I'm keeping time. Let's see. We're at 44 minutes strong. I will keep the poll up till we hit. You know what? I'll keep the poll up till we hit at the top of the hour. We're at 45 minutes, pretty much even right now. I'll keep the poll up for 15 minutes. I'm going to end the poll, and the winner will get the helmet sticker. The winner will get the helmet sticker. Somebody said, a lot of people saying Wilson. So Wilson looking like he might win that sticker. Robert says, Paul, Wilson took number 12, because I don't say his name, to church. That boy shouldn't have circled us on the schedule. You can't circle us on the schedule, talk all that trash, and then show up like this. That was straight speed. Well, we using that term all year. Straight speed. Just give the whole team. No. Somebody's got to earn it. Let somebody earn it. A sticker for Brownlee. Johnny Ball, no doubt, but that Tate redeemed himself, Rodemaker and Wilson. Well, Marvin, you got to pick one, because I ain't doing 2 this time. I'm not doing 2. You got to give them Both the sticker. I'm doing one. Everybody don't get participation trophies. You gotta earn it. And I'm not saying whoever lose, I'm not saying they didn't earn it, but we only one person come away with the sticker tonight. Florida State hasn't been the same since Jameis left. Jameis got Jimbo that huge contract at A&M. Okay, John, why did all your no fan audience say the sky was falling the whole game until the end? Saying fire Fuller. Fuller was trash. I don't know. I don't think anybody reasonable was calling for Norvell's job. So I don't know who said that. I can understand why people were saying fire Fuller. So there's that. Dang, Kendrick, man, you dropping Kendrick. What you want all of them, man? If 8 had that speed, like number, I tried to tell y'all. Yeah, man, if 8 had that extra gear, he'd be a nasty dude. Kendrick done dropped so many donations. You're about to get Kendrick about to get all the videos. Here we go. We're gonna start. Next.
What's in my pocket, dog? Big face Honda. Just left them all. Bought everything that I wanted.
Next.
Damn!
Yeah, more money, yeah, more money.
And finally,
Clickety clank, the money goes into my piggy bank.
where we at? Oh, we still got plenty of time left in that poll. So y'all hit that poll, man. It's getting a little close. As of right now, it's Johnny Wilson at 55. We got 84 votes. Johnny Wilson at 55, Tate at 41, 86 votes. So keep the votes coming. I mean, we got over 200 people in the stream. So let's get 200 votes and let's see who wins this helmet sticker tonight. Deloach was putting in the work. That's why his name's up there. He says, how do you not give it to Tate after that turnaround? No one believed in him. And now he look at where we are. We don't win that game if Tate doesn't. Hey, I don't disagree with you. But again, I'm letting the people decide. This way, no one can say, I'm hating on Tate. It's not on me. It's on y'all. If y'all want Tate, give it to him. Tate had that good scramble. I'm with you there, man. Yeah, man, tell him, man, hit that like button. What are we doing? Hit that like button. I told you the other day, and I'll say it again. We should have found a spot in the. Hey, man, I told you, and I remember you mentioning it, and I said, I don't know why you would waste a scholarship on that. But at this point, I can't even lie to you. At this point, maybe you should have used a scholarship on a portal kicker because Jesus Christ. Without Johnny, Tate doesn't go off. From what I seen, JT injury, probably an ankle. It looks like an ankle. Definitely looks like an ankle. Not, which is a good thing, right? It's not like a knee. So it has no, like, I don't think there's any ligament damage in the knee, obviously. But it looks like an ankle. It definitely looks like an ankle. Corey says, man, Tate ain't all that. They call RPOs in the deep cross. Man, please. His arm better than Travis, though. I've always said Tate had the biggest arm on the team. He just lacks in every other area. But I think Norvell called a great game. Like, again, I don't want to take away from Tate Rodemaker. But you got to look at the game plan that was kind of simplified for Tate Rodemaker. And the offensive line helped him out. But he did play with some confidence. He started, not hesitating on throwing some of those passes. So you got to give Tate his credit as well. And TriStar Football says, I've been high on FSU all year. Well, we're only 3 weeks in, but hey, I appreciate you for being high on us. Keep the energy.
Clickety clank, the money goes into my piggy bank.
Man. all day, every damn day, in every aspect, coaching, recruiting. We don't miss a beat from Kenny Dillingham. We've improved as a team since Kenny Dillingham. And you know what, Tyler? You bring up a great point, and we have to talk about this. We have to talk about it. I think I briefly mentioned it on the halftime. Tony Tokars. We have to talk about Tony Tokars. Because I know Travis got hurt, but that kid ain't the same kid we've seen the last 2 years. We got to talk about Tony Tokars. Because Kenny Dillingham wasn't getting the job done. All of a sudden, Tony Tokars, he becomes an on-field coach. He becomes a quarterback coach. Jordan Travis was 11 for 11, 140 plus, and 2 touchdowns at one point. Now, we got to see how he can recruit because we don't have a quarterback recruited right now. But that's whatever. If he coaches like this, he going to be able to recruit. He coached like this, he going to get some recruits. You can't tell me this man ain't responsible for what we've seen from out of Jordan Travis so far this year. I just hope we get to continue to see it. And God forbid he turns Tate Rodemaker into a feasible quarterback. People question that hire. People question, we should have brought in, and we bring in all these names that who's the dude? I even forget his name. Joe Brady, the dude that coached Joe Burrow and Jamar. Bro, I can coach Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and them boys. But we bring up all these names of who the guys we should have hired. And Mike went with his guy, and he looks like a damn genius, in my opinion. But maybe I'm just high off of this victory. Who knows? We ain't going, Jeremy. You have to give credit to Tony Tokars. Everybody want to talk about all these guys we should have hired, and Mike went with his guy, and a quarterback looks the best. We've had so far this year, and it really sucks that he got hurt. So far this year, we were having the best quarterback play we've had since the Jameis Winston, or maybe DeAndre Francois. But DeAndre Francois was so up and down, even the year he stayed healthy. Man, you got to put respect on Tony's name. Oh, absolutely I did. Absolutely I did. Oh, here comes the hater. Man, I got T2I. Get the hell out of here. Shut that up. I want to hear that shit. NK says, no, let's not go too far now talking about recruiting. We know the staff can't recruit, can't close the Ziploc bag. Let's just celebrate the win and focus on next week. Dilly got blown out as expected. Wanda says, yep, had to go. Tribal Wars had to go make me a nice old fashioned. Hey, shout out to you. Bro, I did not see Deuce get any snaps. Now, I could be wrong, but I didn't see Deuce out there. Excuse me. I didn't see Deuce out like that. I don't think so. Our guards didn't go down. Our guards stayed healthy. Tate better than AR. Obviously, AR is the better athlete. I don't want to go too far. I don't want to see Tate against that Kentucky defense coached by Mike Stoops. So we won't go that far. We will not go that far. Well, good for you. You made some money. Yeah, I didn't see him out there. And those are the guys. That's the guy we should give on those sweep plays and those reverses. Those have been Deuce's staples so far. So I'm a little surprised we didn't see that. And I think Mike still gets a little too cute sometimes with his play calling, but all in all, the man's 3-0 right now. I still think we got work to do. Obviously, we're not a finished product. I don't think we saw any toss plays tonight, if you notice that. Somebody said they didn't even see Deuce on the sideline. What's up with today's athletes always getting hurt? Because the better the athletes become, the more injuries come. Guys are bigger, faster, stronger, which means the tackles become more violent. You know. Somebody said they're bigger, faster, and more brittle than ever. AR is the new Vince Young, man. Don't disrespect Vince Young like that. Tico says they need some milk. Yep, no toss plays. Deuce was there. He didn't play. He was in the huddle several times. There you go, Ardavius. Kill the rumors. Because somebody would be like, oh, Deuce wasn't even at the game. He hid in the portal. Okay, word on the street is Verse has a sprained MCL. That's not the worst, but not the best either, which means he's missing a few games. If he's sprained his MCL, he's gonna miss a few games, which I'm not surprised. If you go watch that injury on Verse, yeah, it was pretty. I cringed when I saw it. Yes, that was those who got the game sealing pick. Well, here's the thing about Travis. If he gets rid of the ball and doesn't hold it hold it so long on that play, he doesn't get hurt. He doesn't get hurt. So Travis got to get the ball out of his hands, man. We're about 2 minutes left on that poll, and then we'll do this helmet sticker. Tyler, there's no way they know if it's sprain or tear without an MRI, and it's too soon for one that have been done with the swelling. No MCL sprain, pitcher, no ice on him or brace. Brian Flake says, "Go Dogs." Does anybody in the chat care or give a good goddamn about the Georgia Bulldogs? I'm just curious why Brand Flakes thinks anybody gives two pisses in a bucket about the damn Georgia Bulldogs. There you go, dog these nuts. Thank you, Loading. You my guy. Thank you. Glad somebody in the chat was like, load these nuts. Shout out to James, man. We got a brand new member of the 863 tribe, and we are excited to have you, James. Shout out to you.
Clickety clank, clickety clank. The money goes into my piggy bank.
Seminole 954 says Green, Dent, Brown, Robinson, and Slot Knowles at the other outside corner should be secondary lineup. And I don't think we win this game if Jordan plays, honestly. Oh, man, you're tripping. Why not? Why don't we win the game if Jordan plays? Anybody agree with Seminole 954 on that one? I don't think Tate didn't make any throw that Jordan couldn't make. Nope, hell no, none. Yeah, nobody cares about your dogs, homie. Why? I don't know why we didn't say. I don't know why. I would rather see AZ out there than to continue to see number 7. So that's a great question for your boy Adam Fuller. Awesome question. Maybe we should ask him. Them boys played good. Still got we're not a finished product by any means, Bernard. I don't want to make it seem like this team's going undefeated. We're not a finished product by any means. But he says them boys played good. Still got a lot of stuff on defense to work out, but offense starting to look good. Get the passing game going. We gonna be balanced. Character game for FSU. They're gonna throw Hester in the fire. I'm with it. I rather no offense to Leonard Warner, but we've seen you for 6 years, dog. It's time to get these young boys in there. Okay, we're at the top of the hour. So let's go check this poll out. Let's close this poll out. And really, Johnny Wilson ran away with it. It was close at one point. But Johnny Wilson runs away with it, wins by 57%. So let's do it. Your boy Johnny. Here comes Johnny. Johnny's going to get the nod here for the helmet sticker. Let me see my Tomahawks. And look at that, man. Through first two games, we had some helmets. That's because I gave like 6 of them out against LSU. You know, it was LSU, so we got hyped. We got 1 sticker for beating Duquesne because – not because – well, no, did I give 1 or 2? I think I gave 2 stickers out for Duquesne. No, I think I gave 1 out. I don't remember. I forget that quick. I know I gave 1 out for Duquesne because we had the first time ever running for 300 or 400 yards, or having 3 running backs with over 100 yards. How many stickers did we give out for LSU? Do I have an extra sticker on here? I feel like I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like I should have 5, not 6. I think I have an extra sticker on here. I think I gave out 4 for LSU and 1 for Duquesne. Am I tripping? Okay, whatever. We'll keep it at 2 and 4. So I did do 2 for Duquesne? No, Tyler says I have an extra sticker on there. That's what I thought. Maybe my son was probably playing with my damn helmet. Man, that kid, my son, man. He locks me out the house. My son, man. I think my son put an extra helmet sticker on here. I think I only gave out 1 for Duquesne. Because I didn't give us a sticker for just beating Duquesne. You're supposed to beat Duquesne. You're supposed to beat. This one's new, right? This one right here. Yeah. This one's new. This one's new. I'll keep it on there just because my son put it on there. But I think he was messing with my stuff. Because I only gave out 1 for Duquesne. But this, Johnny Wilson, shout out to you, man. It was close. You know, I thought about giving it Tate Rodemaker, but I let y'all decide. I let the chat decide. And yeah, we're gonna put this one actually. I'll put that one right there. I like that. We're gonna fill out the front and then we'll go to the back. So there you go. That's what your new sticker is looking like. Johnny Wilson, 4 for LSU. I think Pookie got 1, Verse got 1. You got 1 just for winning the LSU game. And who else got 1? Somebody else got 1. I think we gave 1 to Shaheem for getting the block. And then 1 for Duquesne, and then 1 because my brat put 1 on there. 1 because we put my brat put on there. POLK has the hottest pre and post game predictions and afterthought videos. That's why, hey man, I appreciate you, Mr. H, for even being in here. I just do me, and if people like what I do, I love it. You know, if you don't like what I do, there's other people out there for you to definitely go listen to. But I just try to be genuine and be real with y'all. You can't give an extra sticker for Duquesne or Louisville. No, absolutely not. That's what I'm saying, but my son put an extra sticker on there. I deserve a donkey kick for throwing in the towel. Hey, I think we all do. Me too. I said the season was over, so I'm not afraid to eat crow. Now we got more football to play. You know, can Tate Rodemaker keep this up? You know, but I thought this game was done when Travis went out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Thought this game was absolutely done. Yeah, Brat Tomahawk, that's Tate's. Okay, that'd be Tate's. That'd be Tate's. Nothing happened to him. I just freshman, and sometimes these coaches like to make these freshmen earn it and not feel like it's being given to them. And then you got a guy like a Jerrion Jones, right? You want to keep Jerrion engaged. Like I just to speak on it from a coaching standpoint, do you really want to throw Jerrion to the 3rd or 4th spot on the depth chart? Because you might need him at some point, but we all know what he is. Jerrion's our Jarvis Brownlee. Damn, I said his name. He's our number 12, except he don't ask for NIL money because he kind of understands, I think, his place. But you got to keep Jerrion involved, but don't worry, man. It's only the 3rd game of the season. We're going to see more of AZ, man. We're going to see more of AZ. Kendrick's back at it again. Pope got duty in the AM. Hey, man, I'm sorry you got duty. Duty sucks. But shout out to you, man. And I'll take it easy. Thank you, man, for the last dono. Let's go with P Dub. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, more money. Yeah, more money. Yeah.
And if Travis is able to come back, I still believe we need to find more time to play Tate because he needs more experience. Let's not get with crazy conspiracies, bro. Let's not jump the gun. If Travis can come back, you play Jordan Travis. You don't tempt fate. Okay, we are not about to get into this. Hey, maybe we should play Tate Rodemaker going forward because no. Got to make sure y'all hear me there. No, if Travis is healthy, Travis comes back and he plays. No. Man, maybe if you would have caught it, I'd give him more credit. Hey, a lot of people were questioning why he went back with Tate Rodemaker. Now all of a sudden he does look good. So again, it's how fickle coaching is. It's how fickle fan base is. When something works, a coach is great. When something doesn't work, a coach sucks. If you were going to keep Tate Rodemaker in, which he did, he called a game conducive to what Tate Rodemaker could do, which is all you can ask. Again, we're moving. We got to slow down. We are not at the position where we're talking about, no. If Travis is back, Travis plays. We are not having this quarterback controversy. Stop that. Stop it. Let's be real. Travis wasn't playing. Travis ain't playing. You probably don't need him against BC Briley. So I would agree with that first sentence. Even a minor sprain, you don't run him out there. Yeah, no, because after BC, it's Wake, NC State, Clemson. Then you get Georgia Tech and then Miami. So after BC, man, you got that stretch where, you want to make sure JT is healthy if you can. Tate Newton, man. Y'all call it Tate Manning, Tate Marino. That's what I was calling Tate on Twitter. I was calling him Tate Manning. Purdy might be the most foolish. I don't want to call him dumb. The most ill-advised young man in all of college football. You could have been in this position, Chubba Purdy. This could have been you. And now what are you, third string at Nebraska? He went Nebraska, right? With a guy you went and joined Scott Frost ain't even there no more. Got fired the third game into the season because he's absolutely a terrible coach. Tate Brady, Tate Aikman, Tate Elway, No, not Tate Roethlisberger. He rapes people. Bigger loser tonight, Brownlee or Purdy? Is that the next poll? It's got to be Brownlee. Because, Purdy's in that conversation. Brownlee gave up 150 yards in the air and 2 touchdowns. He was the primary guy on Wilson all night. Now, he wasn't the only one giving up catches. I think number 27 for Louisville also gave up some big plays to Wilson. Brownlee was the main guy on all the highlights. Go watch all the highlights. You're going to see Brownlee in the mix there. Tate took hits, stayed true to his throwing poise. Good job, Tate. I'm sticking with Buttermaker Tate. So Tate Winky, Tate Favre, both of them look pretty bad. So let's do our grades. I want to hear you guys' opinions on these grades. And we'll start with the coaching staff. We're going to start with the offense. And I'm going to give Mike and Atkins, we'll put them in the same category because we know Mike calls the plays. But if you don't see the impact that Alex Atkins has on this offense this year, like it's not a coincidence, that the offensive line coach, now your OC, is just the team just functions better, blocks better. Is the O-line perfect? No, the O-line's not perfect. It's still, but it's better. It's better in every aspect. Pass block, run block. And wait till some of this talent grows up. Wait till Julian Armella grows up. Wait till Jalen Early grows up. Man, I can't give Atkins enough credit, to be quite honest with you, man. I cannot give Atkins enough credit. So offensively, from the coaching's perspective, you guys, I see B plus, A plus, B plus. We're not on defense yet, Ryan. Don't jump the gun. We'll get there. A. Terrell says offense B. A. B minus. Nathaniel, I think he's giving the entire coaching staff C minus. I don't know how you do that with the circumstances. I don't know, man. A. John says C. Nathaniel says a D for your offense. Oh my God. B plus B and B. So I like most of those grades. Me personally, I'm going to give the offense a solid B as well. There were some things I thought in the first half, but I also understand. I thought in the first half we were a little too pass happy, but when Jordan Travis is playing like that, I mean, you can't really blame him. Not to mention what Louisville was giving you. Louisville came into this game saying we were going to stack the box, and Jordan Travis made him pay. And shout out to the coaching staff for identifying what the defense was doing and countered it. I still think we could have mixed a little bit more run in the first half. But I mean, given the circumstances, man, I'm gonna give it a solid B. I'll give it a B plus. Actually, I'll give it a B plus. I'll give you lose your starting off. You lose your quarterback, bro. You lose Robert Scott at a point in this game. I don't know. B, man. B plus for me on that offense. Like it could have got really bad offensively, and it did not. And it looked like it was going down that way, and it did not. So I got to give the offense. I got to give the offense a B plus. A B plus. Okay, Nathaniel says A for the offense. Damian says, don't forget Tony. We already talked about Tony. You late, Damian. I done gave Tony his flowers already. But I appreciate the $5 though, big dog.
Clickety clank, clickety clank. The money goes into my piggy.
A minus, dialed up winning plays through injuries and exploited. Hey, I'm with you. B plus, A minus, Briley. I'm not mad at an A minus. I gave it a B plus, A minus. I am with you there. Let's move to the defense. I saw some of y'all wanting to jump the gun on the defense. So here we are. Defense. For me, bro, you can't get the bye week. But I don't want to sound like a hypocrite because I predicted a 34-31 game and we won 35-34. I thought we would struggle with Louisville's offense. I thought we would struggle with Malik Cunningham. It's just I have 2 years of tape to show that we were going to struggle with that, right? I have 2 years of tape for that to show that we were going to struggle with that. Again, injuries, I think, played a major factor. And I don't want to give injuries the excuse, but your top 2 defensive linemen on that team were not in this game. Lovett did not play. Verse got hurt early. And yet they still found a way. They made clutch plays when they needed to, got the interception at the end, held Louisville to a field goal when they had to. I think people that are calling for an F you're being too harsh. I think a D is too harsh. I would give it a C. It was not perfect by any stretch. You would think with a week of preparation that your defense would be better. But for coming from a person that expected them to struggle, but they were able to. Bethune did go out for a minute. Good point of Dangbe. Bethune went out for a minute, but he ended up coming back, right? So for me, no, your defense was not great by any stretch. Having number 7 out there, that already puts your defense at a disadvantage. But given what happened and what we had, I think a C minus is not a, I'm not going to go anything higher than a C, but a C minus could have definitely been better, but I think it could have been a lot worse. Defensively, of course, we got F, C plus, C, B minus, C plus, D, C. They got 3 turnovers, B minus. Brian Mitchell's ready to throw that F out there. C plus, D, Z. Duke did, again, where was Duke? That's what I'm saying, man. You were just that defense kind of dealt with a lot of attrition, man. C plus, D plus, C minus, off of bye, F. Missed tackles were a problem early. I agree, champ. I agree. Briley goes C. Stubborn and staying in timid strategy. That D-line wasn't executing well, and a failure to coach more aggressive from that Sharman soft zone. But they keep those guys locked in. Malcolm Ray also did get hurt for a little bit. Joshua Farmer did not play well to me, guys. And he played a lot of snaps. As a matter of fact, they were playing him alongside Coop. And I don't think Farmer played very well. C, A minus on the defense. You have lost your mind, but that's your opinion. And C minus. And then, of course, we go to special teams. I mean, there's 2 parts to special teams. I thought our kick coverage was pretty good. I thought our punt coverage was pretty good. Shout out to Brandon Gant. We already gave Brandon Gant his flowers earlier on in the stream as well. But if we're talking about kicking, holy cow. Fitzgerald, does he get anything but an F? Does Fitzgerald get anything but an F? Shout out to James with the $10. He says, I can take this credit, but I'm not sold. Still rat meat. You got to move him out of rat meat. I'm not saying he prime cut. I'm not saying he ribeye or tomahawk. He ain't none of that. But he chuck steak, skirt steak. You buy a little cheap pack of steak, throw it on the grill. Or you want to make some steak tacos, you get the cheap stuff, cut it up. He's that. He ain't rat meat. But he ain't in that prime tier just yet. But I appreciate you, James, for the $10, man. You guys are really showing up and showing out with the donations tonight, and I really appreciate it. F, C, F for kicking, F. Special teams, F minus. Special teams is a C. He gets an F. Special teams as a whole, I'm going to give it a C as well for those that are saying C, because your kickoff coverage and your punt coverage was immaculate. Again, Brandon Gant, man, was out there. But your actual kicking game, Mastronimano had that one terrible punt. But he also had a great 50-something yarder, right? And then Fitzgerald was absolutely terrible. So my kickoff coverage would probably be a B or B plus. My kicking game, F. We'll average it out on the C. That's what I say. We average it out on the C. So that's like your main offense, defense, special teams. But then I want to get into like the individual players. And we know we already gave our helmet sticker to Johnny Wilson. But as a whole, like your quarterbacks, I think your quarterbacks get an A. They threw for 4 touchdowns total together. Yes, they threw for 2 picks. One was not the quarterback's fault. I mean, your QBs threw for 4 TDs. And I think, let me go back to those stats. And 400 yards? Go back to them stats real quick. Make sure I get these stats right. No, Jordan Travis only had 157. So your quarterbacks as a whole threw for 266 and 4 touchdowns on 9 for 27. Jordan Travis gets an A. Before he gets hurt, he's killing them. Before he gets hurt, he's killing them. Obviously, he gets hurt. Cam McDonald has a play where he's not even looking for the ball. It hits him right in the hands and it gets intercepted. But outside of that, Jordan Travis was playing perfect. Like literally 11 for 11, perfect. Rodemaker, he started off F, and then I think he finished in the B area. So for me, man, I'm gonna give the quarterback play a solid B to B plus. Rodemaker turned it around in that second half, and what Travis, shut your mouth. And what Jordan Travis was doing early, I mean, can you really deny it? What do you guys think? Quarterback, B plus? I'm thinking B plus for the QB. I'm thinking B plus. He's cooked store brand steak. Yeah, right. He's edible. Tate Rodemaker's edible right now. Like you would eat it if it was in your freezer and you were hungry, you fire it up. Right? You damn right he's still rat meat for now. A minus, B plus. I'm with the B plus. I'm not mad at the A minus. I'm with the B plus. A plus for the QBs. Well, I don't think he started off with A plus. Patrick Payton got hurt as well. Hopefully it was just a stinger. Oh, Pat got hurt too. I didn't know that. B, A minus, B. I got B plus for the QBs. Running backs. As a total, we ran 37 times for 189, 5 yards carry, and 1 TD. So, I mean, I got to give Trayshawn Ward a flat out A plus. Again, Trayshawn's the dude, so Trayshawn gets the A plus. There's no way to deny that man anymore. Benson started off slow like he usually does. He still runs timid to me. I don't criticize it too much, but I told you guys shut your mouth. I told you guys in the Duquesne game, I was like, man, Benson, he runs a little bit timid. But Benson's also still learning the game. Benson's still learning how to be a running back. He's still learning how to. Benson ain't played college ball because of an injury. Benson will be fine. You see the talent with Benson. Obviously, we continue to see it. When he gets opportunities to get in open field, he got it. I got to get a running backs an A. Told Philly maybe could have gave me a little more. But when I got one guy that's getting 12 yards a pop and the other guy getting 7 yards a pop, I mean, I'm going to get at an A. I'm going to get at an A all day. And then wide receivers. Let's get wide receiver numbers. 7, 149, 21 yards a catch, and 2 touchdowns for Johnny. Cam had 2 for 45. Would have had even more if he made that one catch. Ontario went 2 for 38. Malik had 2 for 24 and a touchdown. And Micah Pittman only had 1 for 7. Micah Pittman didn't have a good game statistically. Preston Daniels had 1 for 2 yards and a touchdown. So that will go to your tight end room, who they got Cam involved early, to their credit. I like that they got Cam McDonald involved early. But, man, just the fact that you had one wide receiver go 7 for 150, what do you guys think? I mean, we gave Johnny the helmet sticker, so the receivers got to get – the receivers got to – I don't know. The receivers got to get an A. There wasn't. Did we have any drop balls? Malik did have a drop. Malik had a drop that I remember, but that might be the only one. That might be A-. I went Purple Goblin. Wide receivers A-. Malik had a drop, but other than that, man, I thought the wide receivers played pretty damn good as a whole. Even though a lot of guys didn't get a lot of catches, when they had their opportunities, they made the catch. I mean, Malik still had a touchdown, even though he had a drop, right? So I'm with you, A-, A-, and then I will do the tight ends because you did get a tight end catch a touchdown. They use, what I'm starting to notice more the more I watch. If you continue to watch, you notice a little bit more. Marcus and Douglas plays a lot of ball. They are using him in that Jordan Wilson mode. He blocks very well, Marcus does. I got to give the tight ends a little bit of love here because you had 2 for 45. Cam McDonald had 22 yards a catch tonight. 2 for 45. Preston Daniels caught a touchdown. That's the best wire. That's the best tight end performance we've seen in a long time. As far as I'm concerned, tight ends get an A. Just for the fact that one caught a touchdown and one had 22 yards a catch. I'm giving tight ends an A because my tight ends expectations are always super low. So they completely exceeded anything that I thought would come in out of the tight end room. So tight ends get an A for me. Flat out, tight ends get an A. Would I consider putting Marcus? No, because they worked so hard to make him. Remember, he was up to 280 at one point, when I thought maybe they should move him. But you've recruited real offensive linemen. Continue to work Marcus as a tight end. Continue to work him as a tight end. And then now O-line. I don't see too many guys putting out grades for the tight ends. I know tight ends might have put some of y'all to sleep. And then O-line, man, I can't see how many sacks we gave up or anything like that. I thought the O-line played bad in spurts and real good in other spurts. I thought the O-line had an up and down night where there were some like the play that Travis gets hurt on. He had plenty of time. You just got to get rid of the ball. If even nothing there, just get rid of the ball. Right? There were some plays where they didn't have time. And I thought the O-line could have played better, but it didn't play as bad as we've seen. I will give the O-line, I want to give the O-line a C. I'll give the O-line an average grade tonight. It could have been better. Dealt with an injury. I actually thought it got better when Darius got in there, believe it or not. Turrentine had some mistakes. Dylan Gibbons did not have his best game tonight just from the initial watch. I don't think Gibbons played his best. I mean, there was one play where Maurice Smith, as soon as he hiked the ball, he was like 10 yards into the back. He got pushed 10 yards. I was like, oh, my God, Maurice. Like, just blatant got pushed 10 yards into the backfield. But I do think the O-line bit down, muscled up, and did what they had to do when they had to do it. So C for me for the O-line, just a solid C. They were average tonight. They were not that great tonight. They were average. Tyler's being a little bit harsh on them. Tyler's going D+. So Tyler's being a little bit harsh on that O-line. I'm going to give it a solid C because I felt like they showed up when they had to. They gave Tate Rodemaker time down the stretch of that game to make some throws when they had to. A lot of you guys would agree C, B-. They look better against LSU. That is crazy. That's crazy. They look better against arguably a better defensive line. O-line needs a D+. And let's go to defense now. I think the hardest position to grade in the entire game is defensive ends. Because we didn't get any. Did we get any sacks? I don't feel like we got any sacks tonight. And I think off of raw numbers, it's not going to look like our DNs did a lot. But I think if you go watch the game and how they affected Cunningham and kept Cunningham. I mean, he likes to run anyway. Cunningham much rather would run the ball than he would sit in the pocket and throw it. We had one sack tonight. Who's responsible for the sack, Ryan or George, whoever knows? Who's responsible for the one sack? I don't even remember that sack. But I think DNs are hard to grade because we didn't have a big sack number. Okay, D-Mac got the sack, so shout out to D-Mac. Terrell saying actually we had 2 sacks. But I think if you actually go watch D-Mac affected a lot of plays. Might have not got a lot of tackles. Might have not got a lot of sacks, obviously. But D-Mac affected a lot of plays. He was harassing Cunningham a lot, in my opinion. I thought Patrick Payton had a lot of plays where, man, he flashed. And I would much rather see a guy like Patrick Payton getting a lot more burn than seeing Leonard Warner, number 35, in there as much as we saw. Patrick Payton flashed a lot. You didn't get much. Deloach had another sack. Okay, bet. You didn't get a lot from Briggs, which I feel like against Cunningham, Briggs won't be that effective anyway. I thought your DNs did solid. I want to break the DNs into DNs and D tackles because I thought your DNs played a hell of a lot better than your D tackles. I want to give the DNs a B. Yeah, without verse, it's hard to give them an A. You feel me? I'll give my DNs a B. I got to give my D tackles were lackluster to say the least. Coop, I'm not too mad at because Coop's in there for one reason and one reason only. He's a gap stuffer. The problem with the D tackle room is you didn't have anybody alongside Coop to cause any havoc like a Fabian Lovett can, right? Fabian Lovett is as good as he is because he gets one-on-ones and he can beat his one-on-ones. Fabian Lovett can beat I'll say Fabian Lovett can beat damn near any guard in the nation. He can beat his one-on-ones because Coop's going to eat up space. So Fabian gets those matchups. Well, Joshua Farmer couldn't beat his one-on-ones. He didn't even look like he was interested in beating his one-on-ones. He didn't look like he wanted to be out there, which is crazy. He should have took advantage of that opportunity. Didn't seem like he did it. I thought Jared Jackson played a decent game. I thought Malcolm Ray was okay at times. I'm going to give my D tackles. I see D, and I would agree. D tackles, a D grade. We'll move along and go to our linebackers. Somebody said Adam Fuller gets to A+. Oh, my God. Corey says Fuller called a good game, too high. Nothing deep. Man underneath sometimes. Sinking zone, curl, flat hook. Underneath. And it didn't come off the ball too fast to contain. Okay. Linebackers, I mean, again, Deloach had like an A game to me. Lundy started off the game pretty rough, like completely out of position on a lot of plays. You know, I thought he finished the game stronger than he started it. I think as a whole, man, what grade do we give our defense? I think we gave him a C, right? We gave the defense a C. I think we did. We gave what do you guys think? I think your linebackers play pretty good, man. I think your linebackers play pretty well. I think the problem really happens in that defense with your secondary. Jamie was hit or miss tonight. I thought Akeem played. Our safeties, man, they couldn't tackle Cunningham. Our safeties couldn't. Cunningham got an open field. We couldn't do anything with the safeties. We couldn't do anything with them. The safeties couldn't do nothing. Of course, Seven was giving up plays because that's what he does. Ronaldo, I thought, played the best game out of that secondary. He had that one pass interference, which I actually rather you take that pass interference than give up the play. I actually rather if you look back for the ball, Ronaldo Green, you don't even have to interfere. If you just look for the ball, that's a pick right in your lap. But safety, I mean, the DBs, man, that's a mixed bag in and of itself. It's kind of hard to grade because I feel like one half of the field played well, the other half didn't play well. Tough, man. It's tough. Marvin says injuries almost took us out. Safety's had 7 pissed down his plenty of times, but we already knew that, Peter. So that's not really a surprise, right? We knew that. We knew when the rubber meets the road, as they say. 7 will piss down his legs. Mayan King. Briley says Mayan King. I'm speculating based on the tape job and movement constraints, but I think it's a high ankle sprain. Dent was really good. I agree. I thought Dent was good. Jamie, again, he was a real hit or miss for me. Jamie could have played better. He did have that one good play at the end of the game, close to the end of the game, where he was able to break up the pass or hit the player so hard that he broke up the pass. But I thought Jamie could have played a better game for sure. For sure. So, like, man, that's what I got, man. That's really what I got tonight. Like, shout out to this team, man, for pulling Why the Hate for Jarian. Do you watch him? Do you watch him? Anyway, shout out to you guys, man. That's really all I got tonight. Sometimes I feel like I could go longer on these, but I don't even feel like the need to. I mean, I'm chilling, but we covered pretty much the whole game. I mean, it was a game that a lot of people had eyes on, but ultimately, man, I thought you showed up. You battled through adversity, and to win that game in the fashion that to win that game in that fashion with the injuries, with everything that came about, bro, that was one of the better wins, man. I don't know if you can deny it. Like, that was one of the better wins this team has had. That was one of the better wins. So what's the moral of this? What is the moral of this game? What is the moral of the story? Never give up. Never give up. That's the moral. Even when it's looking like all hell is broken loose, never give up. How do you think they will play against NC State? If we get our guys back, I mean, I like us. I like us, man. I said this before. I like us in every game this season because I think every game is a 50-50 game. I don't know, honestly, if you can look at one game on that schedule and go, yep, that's a loss. I don't think you can. I don't think you can look at one game on the schedule and go, yeah, that's a surefire, bona fide loss. I do not believe that. We don't count heart and guts and fight and loss. No more victories. But we need to give massive credit for those and wins. This team fights and they win. That's a big damn deal. This man really coming here talking to you, Wake Forest fan. Who invited this guy? Who invited him? Oh my God. We got a troll in the building. OG Shoe Money says Deloach is a monster, running sideline to sideline, causing havoc. Missed the 4th down tackle. Yeah, I agree. The moral is FSU has learned to fight again. Keep climbing. Who is this dude? I like the trolls. just hit my like button, troll, before you come in here. It's a matter of, you who's this guy? Okay, let's do this. I like this. So funny how you internet warriors rationalize bullshit wins. You came in here as an internet warrior, my friend. I don't know you, obviously. You don't know me. Never seen you in a chat before. You never been on this channel before. Or you might be one of them sneak listeners who listen to me but act like you don't. And it's okay. It's cool. I'm an internet warrior, but you coming in here talking out your ass. Who are you? Put a face on your profile. Put a face next. Yeah, it got to be. It's on one of these Miami fans burners. Absolutely. But put a face next to your name. MacArthur 1100. What does that even mean? 1100. One of these accounts with numbers behind the name. So you already know that it's somebody's burner. Man, get out of here with that. Luckily, I haven't even blocked you. Maybe somebody has clapped you. But I already know who you are. You one of these Miami trolls who will come in here and act like you like me, but then get a burner account to talk shit. Get the hell out of here, man. 4-0, here we come. That could be Jarvis Brownlee. That could absolutely be Jarvis Brownlee, bro. That could absolutely be Jarvis Brownlee. Somebody said MacArthur, that's the best name your mama came up with. That's just his burner name, man. See, when you win, this is what they do. See, when we lose, I get all these people who come in here and they listen and they poke fun and they laugh. But see, when we win, they don't have shit to say. So they come in here on their burner accounts and they try to troll terribly and think that I'm going to get upset. And I don't get upset. It's funny. I'm an internet warrior because I'm rationalizing a bullshit. I don't even know how was this a bullshit win? We won a game. Jarvis Brownlee broke the rock tonight. Who did break the rock though? Seriously. Does anybody know who broke the rock? That's actually a great question. Who broke the rock? It's gotta be. They probably let Tate. They probably let Johnny do it. I would if I had to guess, they let Johnny do it. I mean, you can't go for 150 and 2 touchdowns and not break the rock. But it wouldn't shock me if they let Tate do it. Did Tate really break the rock? No, somebody said 14. Yeah, I figured Johnny would break the rock. I figured Johnny would break it. So not too surprised there. But yeah, guys, that's all I really got tonight. We won a tough game. A game that was made a lot tougher due to injury. And are we pulling for Jimbo? Absolutely, we're pulling for Jimbo. Look, we already in no way, shape, or form am I rooting for the tropical storms. I'm not rooting for that. Absolutely, we're pulling for Jimbo. Absolutely, we are pulling for Jimbo tomorrow. We did it, but boy, was it ugly. I wouldn't call it ugly, but it was a tough game. Tough game. Adam Fuller broke the rock. Hell no. But that's all I got tonight, guys. For a quick recap, we gave Johnny Wilson the helmet sticker. Apparently, he also broke the rock tonight. Jordan Travis goes down. No timetable on his injury. We have no idea when he's coming back. He was on crutches and in a boot. Jarrett Verse might have a MCL sprain. No, that's a rumor. Okay, so take that with a grain of salt. No real word on Jarrett Verse's injury. Probably both of those players probably don't play against Boston College next week. We probably get Fabian Lovett back. No word on Robert Scott's injury either. Hopefully that's not too long. So as you can hear, ton of injuries, but we found a way to win a 35-31 game on the road in a hostile environment. What more can you say? What more can you say? Is this team a finished product? No. Is Florida State back? I wouldn't go that far. But this team is learning how to win football games, and they're learning how to win close football games. We're going by the model. Win, lose big, lose small. We are in the third stage of this model that we've been talking about for a few years. We are winning these close games. We are winning these close games, and we couldn't say that a year or two ago, obviously. We are winning these close games. John came back. Look, ain't it a coincidence that John all of a sudden came back after that MacArthur dude got up out of here? Do y'all see this? John then came back. I knew that was your burner, John. It's cool. I thought we were better than that, John Shields. I thought we were better than that. You ain't got to create a burner, man, just to talk trash to me, bro. It's cool, though. It's cool. It's cool. But like I said, guys, I'm going to get up out of here. It's 12 a.m. over here, and I know it's like 1 a.m. on the East Coast. So I'm going to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all. As always, man, it's your boy Polk over here on 863 Seminole TV. Stay classy, Seminoles. Go Noles. And we out here. Let's watch them Candy Canes lose tomorrow. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night. Who knows? Maybe I'll see you tomorrow just for a Saturday. Why not? Who knows? Don't know yet. Don't take it to the bank. But I might catch you guys later, man. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night. I'm out here.